Hello everyone, I hope that we are all good. And so here is a video on the 2009 Vortice Extractor fan that's in my grandma's bathroom upstairs. Now obviously you guys will probably recognise this fan, but you guys haven't seen this extractor fan for quite a while. So I've got some news. I've got some bad news and good news about it. So the bad news is that we are thinking of replacing it because it's making a bit of a tap tap noise when it's switched on and running. That's the bad news. But the good news is that I think that it just needs cleaning out, because obviously it's horrible inside it. The good news is that I believe it just needs one hell of a clean. One massive hell of a cleaning out. I think that's pretty much all it needs. Hopefully the noise it's making, tap 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 noise it makes, it will go away. So obviously as you can see it's horrible inside there, because this Vortice Extractor fan, I might have mentioned in my other videos of it, but this Vortice Extractor fan is, believe it or not, it is 15 years old. It's 15 years old and it's lasted, well, it still works and it's still safe to use, just makes a noise that I think it might need a new one. But the good news is that I'm allowed to have it wired up to a mains cord and plug, so once it's been taken out, it can be wired up to a mains cord and plug. We can have a new one fitted. We're either going to have an X-Blair fitted or vent axia fitted, but I don't know. But as you can see, the state of it inside there is, it's horrible. 15 years of all that gunk and dust being in there. Just gonna have a massive clean out first. But yeah, I've got my torch. I'm just gonna turn it on. We can have a look at what is built up inside it. Obviously you might be able to see the blades. Just there, but I mean, look at that. That is horrible. Because it's not been cleaned for probably about, well, it's probably not been cleaned for about 13 years. It's not been cleaned. I mean, look at that. It's built up a lot. But yeah, you guys will probably remember we got the same one in the downstairs toilet as well, but the one in the downstairs toilet works so much better. The Vortice, which is the exact same as this one, got the exact same one in the downstairs toilet, and that one still works fantastic. That doesn't need replacing because that still works just fine. It's this one that's up here in the bathroom needs looking at. Well, replacing more like, but I mean, look at that. That is horrible. It's such a special fan to me, and I'll be so happy once it's been taken out the wall. And yeah, it'll be I'll be able to have it. So yeah. But I mean, look at that. That's just horrible. It's not been cleaned for about 15 years. Just had solitary amount of use. But yeah. So I'll have a look at the side. Here's the side for you. Here's the other side. Here's the front, obviously, in the top. That could do a clean up there as well. You've got your Vortice logo. I know Vortice made desk fans in the 1980s. They made Nordic desk fans, I remember, in the 80s in Italy. But yeah, still in good condition, just needs a massive old clean. And yeah, obviously got plastic front cover. But yeah, yes, anyway, so without any further ado, I'm just going to go and turn it on by its isolator switch, and we'll see it running. We can switch it on and everything, just doesn't run very nice, makes a really horrible noise. Right, I'm going to switch it on now. Ready? So that's what I meant. Doesn't make, that's the noise that it makes. And I'm a little bit surprised it even runs alright. It's got a little bit of extraction, but not an awful lot. Put my torch back on. This blade spinning. So you can tell the speed it's going at. Might be a bit of broken plastic inside there somewhere. Or it's just making the noise because it's completely clogged up with muck. After about 12 or 13 years of not being properly cleaned. But yeah, that ain't very good, is it? It could certainly sound better than that, I have to admit. The extraction on it is alright, better than the, well, the extraction's probably better on the one in the downstairs toilet than the one up here. But yeah, without any further ado, I think I'll go and switch it off. So yeah, that's not working excessively well. It could certainly do better. So yeah, so I'll just remind you guys. Yeah, obviously the bad news is we have to. Well, I think we're going to replace it for a new one. But the good news is that I can keep the Vortice, have it wired up to a mains cord and plug, still be able to switch it on. Hopefully, it should sound better. I'd have thought. I don't see why not. It just needs a massive old clean. I think that's since March this year that it's been making that noise. That's about 6-7 months now. But yeah, it works alright. Works alright, just has that noise. But yeah, I'm gonna certainly clean it up once it's out the wall. I'm gonna certainly clean it up once it's out the wall. And yeah, hopefully it'll work better and won't get used anymore virtually. Just keep it for collection because it's a very special extractor fan. As I've known this extractor fan for 15 years. And when I say 15 years, I mean since 2009, when my grandma and granddad first moved into this house. It was the extractor fan, the one here, this one here, and the one in the downstairs toilet. They were bought brand new and just fitted in. So yeah, that's my story about them. And so yes, anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and see ya!